Hello and welcome to another fabulous edition of Blood on the Clocktower. It is very late and I am starting a game of my favorite script, which is actually awesome because it's a bonus. I came down for the 20-player game, which literally had 30 seconds left of it, and said another game, and everyone said sure. And so I restarted my computer, had a little bonfire, restarted my router, and when I got back on, bam! Struggle on Orbital space station. So here we are, and I've got my rolls. So, believe it or not, I'm super far behind, but I'm actually more prepared than I normally am, even when I know what's going on. So the world will never cease to surprise me. I got my favorite roll back there, the probe, which I'm not. I don't even have to worry about that crap. I'm the officer. What do? I learn about the demon, don't I? Each night you learn two characters. Exactly one is in play. So I'm the role Adele was last time. So I'm gonna learn two roles, one of which is in play. So then if I get double claims, I know that one of them's lying. Anyway, I need to study the script because I don't remember all the crap that's in this. Sarah's playing. She likes to study scripts. Whew, she is in for a ride. We got the brainwashed. All right, so let's do this and this. Show you the roles. So there's a bunch of roles here. Phenomenal, Star Trek, spacey. Got my Deep Space Nine background, and then got some crappy roles. The Informant, brainwashed. You think you are a minion, but your ability malfunctions. Minions learn who you are and who you pick. It's like the lunatic, but for the minion. And we got all these other crappy things. The brain leech. You're alive. Good neighbors are poisoned. We need to kill them immediately. Hopefully I learn about the brain leech on day one. Get that sucker killed. Yeah. So I'm probably sitting next to him and I'll get all bad information. That's phenomenal. Yep.
Hi.
Hello?
Okay. So you learn the
Phenomenal.
you learn the.
Take your time.
Give me a second.
Yep, I am.
You learn the trader and the janitor.
Ah, the janitor.
Your favorite role, right?
I have a history with it.
Okay. Moving on.
We heard you singing, Blake.
Michael, stop.
Waiting for Guami. Okay. So, welcome back to this amazing space station. You guys have been exploring it. You've been noticing things. You realize that in space, no one can hear you scream. You're not alone. There are evil people around trying to kill you, but you can survive the Nostradamus. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to, and I was thrown out of the hatch and floated away as my body just melted into space.
Were you the imposter?
Find out who killed me.
I think
I'm
Jason's sus.
Open the breakout room. I was the imposter. And you guys have 10 minutes.
Sarah?
I still don't know these rules. Who's talking to me? Steven?
Michael,
Lou.
Yes,
Yeah,
hi.
Peter.
My room or yours?
Yeah,
go.
you can come to
Alright.
My
mine.
room.
My room's the second from the bottom.
Ross.
Go to my one,
Hello.
Peter.
Are you good?
Yes.
Yes,
I'm good.
yes, yes. Of
Thankfully.
course I'm good.
I'm really glad because like I've been evil in like the scripts I knew. So like only in Trouble Brewing, and I don't feel comfortable, especially just reading it for 2 seconds.
I'll have you know that being evil in a homebrew script is typically the way to go because homebrew scripts are more difficult.
Okay.
Have you played S&V yet?
I've only played custom scripts and yeah,
Okay.
the easy one.
Well, there are
Yeah, that's
3
it.
basic scripts. There's Trouble Brewing, which is
Yeah, Trouble Brewing is the only one I've played.
simple, straightforward, and then there's
Mhm.
BMR, which is like you kill people, learn things, they don't die, people come back to life, and then there's S&V, which is just chaos. It's
No
like
one dies.
my circus. No, it's not people don't die. It's
Oh.
just like circus clowns dancing and people like juggling and all sorts of chaos. Struggle on Orbital Space Station is considered S&V on steroids. It's a crazy script. It is
Great.
awesome. However,
Good. Okay.
I like you and I want to work with you. I think it makes sense to typically be honest and upfront with somebody. I mean, I know that you say you have tight circles, so I'd like to.
It varies. No, it's not even the same people every game. It's just I pick like 2 or 3 and then I
Yeah,
just
well,
choose
no,
to
and that's
test
fine.
them.
I want to be one of those 2 or 3 is my point. And my circle might
Oh,
be
okay.
larger, but I won't share your information, so you don't have to worry about that unless
I appreciate
I
that.
figure out that you're evil, and then I will. But
Okay,
I'll wait
okay.
until I verified that you're evil first, at least. And last game, you were verified evil, and I let you go even. So that was a freebie. Because remember, you were
Sure.
the Ravens keeper saw that you were the Scarlet Woman. I was working that day for the record, so I wasn't taking copious notes, and I was very distracted. And apparently, we just made a lot of bad decisions.
I don't know how I didn't die. I was
Well,
like, what?
yeah.
How
Well, there were a lot of
how?
new people, and I don't know, things just didn't go very well.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just like, okay.
Anyway, I'm just gonna claim my role to you, because here's the way I look at
Oh,
it.
okay.
Well, there's the possibility of the Hell 8000. If that's in play, they know all of our roles anyway.
Yeah.
And it's easier if you're just upfront with people. So I'm just going to be upfront with you. If you choose to be upfront with me,
Okay.
that's your prerogative. I am the officer. The officer is visited every night and given 2 roles, one of which is in
Oh,
play.
okay.
So one will be in play, one is not in play.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And
Do I trust Steven?
well, you can do whatever you want. My day 1 information was trader and janitor. And you know what the phenomenal thing about being given that information is?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Trader and janitor?
Yeah.
That's interesting because I happen to be the armor and I was told trader.
Okay. Well, that would seem to line up.
And I was told I was chosen. And so I was trying to figure out what that meant. And
Okay,
now
I already
either
know what
a
that
probe
means.
or a janitor, right? Probe or janitor are the 2 that choose.
Okay, so
which
hold on.
means
Let me.
if it was the probe, I'm poisoned.
Yeah, well,
Is
here, I
that what
think
that
we can
means?
actually figure it out, but I need to write down notes because that's what I do.
Yep, I've got a notepad and I'm on it too. I'm going to double check what you do, officer. Each night you learn 2 characters. Exactly one is in play.
So you said you learned
Oh,
what?
no.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is I think there's a problem. What did you learn?
I learned that. So I get told
Well, I know I know what but I don't remember your information. I just need the name.
traitor. I got told traitor. And I got told I was chosen.
So yeah, here's the problem. If you were chosen, then you're poisoned.
Yeah. Which
But
means
the thing is that means that your information's wrong, but it's not wrong. Because if so, you were chosen by the janitor. You have to have been chosen by the janitor because if you were chosen by the traitor, then you would have been poisoned.
And wouldn't get the traitor.
Yeah, so I think that is good news because I think that means the janitor's in play. And so here's the thing about being chosen is basically you should come out and say I was chosen because regardless of whether or not you were picked by the traitor or the janitor, only townsfolk are told that they were picked. When you say I was chosen, you're clearing yourself.
Oh.
Now there
okay.
is a problem with that, in that the demon might kill you since they know you're cleared, and also if you might be, your information might be poisoned. But typically speaking, I will tell you, everybody says when they're chosen, and
okay.
if you don't say you were chosen, and then people start saying they were chosen, they're going to be very sus on who was chosen on day one, and then they're going to assume that person was evil.
Oh, and then if you come out later with it, they're going to be
then
you were
if it is the janitor that's in play, they're going to be like, well, I know I picked her, and she didn't know she was picked.
Okay. Well, I just usually I read through the scripts and kind of see the synergy and of the roles and the demons and the minions and how that all works. And I don't have time to do that.
Well, and that was the other thing, because I've played this script twice, and like I said, it's my favorite, so I can kind of talk you through some of the roles. If you want to chat with other people, that's fine too.
It's day one. Who cares?
Well, that's kind of my thought. I don't really value day one. So
I just kind of say, if somebody wants to talk to me, I'll talk to him. I don't really have, I'm just like, okay. I don't really go out of my way unless I haven't had a role that I've needed to talk to anybody on day one yet.
So one of the, well, it actually worked out really well for us to talk, because I'm pretty sure that we verified single-handedly that it is the janitor that's in play,
there is a janitor,
which is super
and my
helpful.
information's good, which means that there is a,
Well, and furthermore, it's verified because when you gave me your information, you didn't even understand the ramifications of that. So it's not like I think that you were trying to trick me. Because when you said it, you didn't even really, you were like, oh no. So, one of the synergies in this game, a lot of scripts have different synergies, and the one is the traitor versus the janitor, because the janitor or the traitor will always claim to be the janitor, because they're like basically the same role. It's just a matter of whether or not they're poisoning or not. I think,
and just like the captain, is it the captain and what is the other one that picks once? I saw it.
Okay, so yeah, there's the captain, and then there's another one that is similar to that.
Yeah, because I was like, why I was reading the bad rolls, and I'm like, why would you come out and say?
I got this wrong. It's the probe is the other one that picks. The traitor is not the other one that picks. The traitor is the counterpart to what you were saying.
Shit.
So you could be poisoned. So if you're poisoned, then your information's. So here, let's. Yeah, you were told the traitor's in play. So you could have been picked.
The janitor is the one. Where is the janitor?
You could have been chosen by the janitor. The problem is the janitor, the probe would claim to be the janitor. So let's run it by. If the probe had picked you, you got poisoned, and you were told that the traitor was in play instead.
Which means that there isn't in play, possibly.
Well, it doesn't actually mean that either. And I will also point out that 3 of the evil roles are in play. And you're going to get told about the next one when yours is killed, unless you were poisoned. If you were poisoned, when we kill the one that your token was on, then you're basically going to be useless because you'll be poisoned for the rest of the game.
Well, fantastic. There's a lot. Those gates. So the brain leech poisons, and the probe poisons. So who are my neighbors? Okay, technically, if Nom is good, and you are the probe, which I don't think you are, but does that go through travelers? If they're good, it would stop at Nom, but if he's bad, then it would pop to me.
I believe that the brain leech, you're alive, good neighbors are poisoned. So if Nom is good, then you would be if he's good, then I would be poisoning him in that scenario that you suggested. The terrible scenario of me being the brain leech.
So the only problem I would have to really worry about, because I do trust you, is if Ross were the brain.
And he's always evil, at least lately.
He has been a lot.
Yeah.
So if Ross is the brain leech, I could be poisoned off of him.
Not to be meta, but the storyteller makes the decisions, and Ross and Jason don't get along super well, so he could have made him evil.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
I'm not killing him because of that. However, it is true.
I don't know if I've played in a couple games, and Ross has been evil in a lot of them. Poor Ross.
Well, I thought we had this awesome information. It turns out I just got.
I did too, because I thought, and then I was like, wait, no, maybe not. So somebody chose me, and it was either the probe or the janitor.
Oh, actually, our information's actually even worse, because if the traitor is in play, then the janitor's not in play.
which means I'm definitely.
Doesn't mean that. I don't really know what it means. I'll think about it tonight.
Okay, you figured out. You let me know because I'm still trying to figure out the script.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
A little bit, and then
That's okay.
we'll talk tomorrow.
Yep.
And everyone's back, so nominations are open, and obviously you could discuss.
No one's recording this, right? So we can cuss.
I'm recording.
As if that's
Oh, are you recording?
as if
Okay,
that's
say it.
Now everybody knows that
I
Blake
will
has got a
make
foul
sure I
mouth.
cuss just for everyone.
I'm just waiting for it. Yeah.
How many
This meeting is being
fifth of
recorded.
whiskeys have you had today, Blake?
So,
Ooh, so are we okay with just nominating Ross day one just on principle?
sure.
I'm okay with it.
If it's my principle, I'd like to nominate James on the first day, but
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
that's out of
Uh,
principle on my end.
I want to nominate
Maybe
Kyle.
it's that I
over. Just,
I should
I mean,
offer
you gotta
up
stop
the
hating on
info
us.
that I was chosen. I don't know if that's important. Apparently that is. I was chosen last night. I don't know which
Okay.
one of you chose me.
Notice
Nobody
how everyone cares.
I
did. No one
don't,
cares. Okay.
I don't know
Nobody
what that
Is it a
means.
janitor or a probe then?
Yeah. There you go. That's
Janitor approved.
that was
Okay, so
uncomfortable.
apparently that's what that means. I figured that out.
okay, can someone please explain to me
welcome.
what the chosen is about?
There's
no
two
idea.
roles. The janitor.
Oh,
You can do it, Gwami. You know as well as I do.
yeah. There's a janitor and there's a probe. And they both choose people at night. I think the probe poisons the person.
Yep.
But only if they're townsfolk.
Only if they're townsfolk. Yeah.
But regardless, they are told if they're chosen if they are townsfolk.
Right. If you choose an outsider or an evil person, no, the choosing goes off into the vacuum of space.
So
Okay.
theoretically, if somebody says they were chosen, they're a townsfolk unless they're lying.
Townsfolk, unless they're lying. Correct.
Okay. And it's just a way to know
Each
that
night
there's
choose
a
player
janitor or a
poison
probe
until
in the
dark.
game.
And furthermore, there's like a 50% chance that Sarah's information's poisoned from day one.
Yeah. If I have information, that is a thing. All right.
Why is there a 50% chance? Because she was chosen.
Because if she was picked by the probe,
Understood.
Yep.
Okay.
well, and for the record, was anybody else chosen? Because if both are implied, that'd be good to know also.
No.
But they're only poisoned for the day that they were chosen by the probe, correct?
That's
they're not
correct.
poisoned forever. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Does anyone have anything juicy to say?
It's the wrong button.
Juicy. That's
I
not
mean,
too.
we start
I
talking
still
about
have no
probing
idea.
and juicy, and that's starting to get, I don't know.
This
TV
meeting is
13.
being recorded.
There's a lot of
I'm just saying, we are not keeping a G,
Oh.
guys.
Dusk. When is dusk? I don't know if I know what that is. What is dusk?
When the sun goes down, just
Duh.
before
So that's
night.
right
you're
before
poisoned for the
night.
Go to
daytime.
bed.
Yeah, right before
But
the
during
night phase
night, you're
starts.
okay.
All right,
Yep.
that makes sense.
Before we go to bed. Yeah.
Do I hear any nominations, or are we gonna go to bed?
I guess I'll nominate Gwami.
I approve, Steven.
Yeah, I will vote on that.
I've played this script twice, and both times Gwami thought he was evil. One time he actually was. But when he thought he was evil, he played for evil and helped me win.
Okay, Steven nominates Gwami, and I guess that's your reasoning that both times Gwami
Yep,
was
it's day
evil?
one, no information, just
Which role thinks
principal
they're evil?
nominations. Kyle's not here, so Gwami got it.
Oh, that's right.
I mean,
Where is
What?
Cal?
Which role thinks they're evil but might not be?
The brainwashed.
The brainwash.
The brainwash
What
thinks
is
they're a
that?
minion.
It's one of the
Brainwash. You
outsiders.
think
It's like
you're
the
a
lunatic.
minion, but your ability
Yeah.
malfunctions.
Steven,
Yeah.
you gotta pick somebody on my list if you
So
don't
if you
mind.
think you're a minion, go ahead and out yourself to me because you might be good. I'll try help you
It's
figure
the
it out.
lunatic, Sarah.
You want somebody to defect, Steven? Is that what you're asking?
But
That was
just
funny. That was hilarious.
just to confirm, right now in the base script here, unless the minions are demon affected, right now I think there were no outsiders in the official line. Is that correct?
That
Yes.
is correct.
Correct.
My
Correct
things up like in the
mundo.
face.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm fine with this.
Oh wait.
What adds outsiders?
Where are we?
The replicant.
Just
replicant.
Just the demon, right?
Yep.
Oh, I
Yep.
was waiting for Guami's defense.
Oh, nobody said that it was time for my defense, so I was waiting.
Yeah, it's your defense.
Okay. I am not evil, so therefore I am not brainwashed or anything. I am a townsfolk. And I do have some information that's could be useful. And I've told one player that.
That's
Okay.
not useful.
Do we have any other pertinent info? If not, we're going to start the vote on Guami in 3,
Can someone confirm that?
2, 1.
I think we should vote on this if it's good.
Okay, sure.
Steven?
Who was whispering all loud? That was funny.
It's still Sarah.
It's
She's still
me.
figuring it out.
I'm still like, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's okay.
Okay, this
I'll
live.
read it a little closer tonight. It'll be fine. I think I'm starting.
Okay, so Guami is on the chopping block. Do I hear other nominations?
Somebody gossiping?
So James, are you saying you're an
What's
outsider,
going on
James?
here?
Okay.
I'm
I think
an outsider. I'm an outsider.
I think I found for a good player. I have for potential suspicious people. I am to be exiled right now to hurt the bad team, or I could just yield my vote whenever I want. But I would talk with the people I trust tomorrow.
Okay. I nominate Nam for exile.
I missed that. My internet cut out.
Nam wants to be exiled, so he
Yeah.
something bad will happen to the bad team, and he'll
Yeah,
tell us
exactly.
more about it tomorrow.
Nominate Nam for
But
exile.
we don't know what happened to the bad team. Only the bad team know. I'm good.
Here comes the chaos.
You can either keep me around and then exile me when there's less player, or you could just exile me right now. I don't know what will happen to the bad team, but
What do you
something
think,
bad will
Steven?
happen.
What's the play here?
I don't know. This seems absolutely mad. Let's do it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
in.
it's after midnight here,
All
so
right.
let's go crazy.
Wait,
Do it.
If he's evil, this sucks.
Blake, do it. What's wrong with you, Blake and Candace? Peer pressure.
It looks like there's enough bad things that can happen to the good
there's
team. What's
enough
one
things
more, right?
Come on, Blake.
Why?
Blake's
Well,
confirmed good now.
Let's just put
Sorry,
it this way: that regardless of what happens, we'll be told that it was bad for the good team, because
Blake
the
is
bad team will lie about it.
The hard drinking, cussing contrarian is what
It's probably
is,
Blake.
what we
He's
just
probably
heard.
the one that's going, "You
I
mother."
didn't realize it needed to be unanimous. I thought,
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I know.
If I die, then it's Nam was evil.
Make the bad thing
Nam
happen
is
to Blake since he
exiled.
didn't vote.
And do we have any more nominations?
Mobile hotspot here.
Nope.
That's shit.
I didn't.
Come on, somebody knows something.
What was
I
that,
talked
Ross?
to
You
good
didn't talk to
people.
your minions.
I talked to really good people.
What's that? Yeah.
Gross. Let me switch this over.
Did Lynn claim outsider? Did I hear that right?
She did.
I
If
am
that's
an outsider.
if
Yes.
that's correct, we know it's the replicant, which would be really good news. But she might be evil. She might be the Hell 8000.
Come on.
Lynn, I'm not saying you are. It's just a
I'm not
possibility.
the Hell 8000.
Well,
and
you
it's
always
not
claim
the-
the saint, so.
it's- No, I'm not.
No,
Obviously, I'm not the saint,
Steven,
but you can't nominate me because it's going to be very bad.
James, I'm sorry. I don't want to get on your bad side.
you're gonna end up on the list if you stop pulling the stuff out of your rear end.
Well, it's pixie sticks. That's all I got in my rear end.
Wait,
Come on,
so
I
snort it
nominate
up.
Lynn,
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet, Candace.
and we need to vote on this. Lynn is
Yeah.
double claiming my role.
Oh, but I like Lynn.
Did you say Lynn is double claiming your role?
Wait, Lynn double claiming your role.
You're the outsider?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, we got 2
And-
outsiders.
Uh-oh.
Wait, hold on.
I'm the civilian, so.
She's not.
She's claiming
She's
civilian.
not.
Candace nominates
She's
Lynn.
not.
Oh.
All right, Lynn, you're
She's not.
screwed.
Not.
And then we kill Candace next.
That's fine.
Oh, geez.
No,
Candace-
she's not the civilian.
Wait, hold on.
Sorry,
Hang
I'm
on.
not ruthless.
Wait. Hang on, Candace.
You realize if Guami's the demon, your guys are gonna look stupid, right?
Yeah, hold on.
I'm not the demon.
Lynn
Let
is
Candace-
claiming. Yeah, Lynn is claiming civilian. We shouldn't vote on this.
No, it doesn't
She's
matter.
not, Nom. I'm trying to tell you, she's not the civilian. She's
You come out of nowhere. You come out of nowhere
Hey,
and say that.
let's return
no,
to level
I'm
of civility.
not.
Candace nominated, then Lynn should talk, and then we can have
Yeah.
permanent.
Go, Candace.
All right. Lynn is claiming my role. I did come out to the people that I spoke to today. They can verify that I did if they so choose to. So y'all know that I'm not just coming up and saying this because she said it out loud. She's double claiming my role.
Should we slow it?
All right, so
Not
Lynn, do you
voting
have
on
a
this.
defense?
My name is Lynn, and I'm the civilian. And if you kill me, well, I guess if I'm nominated, nothing's happened yet, so I don't know. Maybe I'm being poisoned. I don't know. I don't recommend it.
Yeah, we shouldn't vote on this. Why are we voting a civilian? Have you read the civilian?
But so the civilian says when you are nominated.
If she's a civilian, it doesn't matter if we vote. You gotta kill both of us.
Yeah.
Don't kill both of us. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Not
do have
voting on this.
pertinent information, which is that something bad might happen when you're nominated. If she's a
Yeah, nothing
useless
happens,
outsider, at
so.
this point she has been nominated. The only thing leaving her around could do is give her the opportunity to be nominated again. At this point, we definitely should get rid of her.
Okay, thank you.
Important info.
Agree with that.
Candace has to go tomorrow. That's the
That's
thing.
fine. Yeah, let's nominate all the civilians. Have all the bad things happen.
Yes, can this be evil?
Sorry,
Lynn.
Lynn.
Anton's
got info.
I want to say some important info. I just want to confirm that Candice claimed one of 3 roles to be a civilian. And I think if we don't want to kill Candice, and I personally don't, then we shouldn't nominate her. And whoever nominates her probably is evil.
I also claim to at least one person and kind of a second person. So
I'm gonna start the vote on Lynn.
Whatever.
So I'm fine with killing Lynn, but then we got to kill Candace too because Lynn did come to me and claim that she was the civilian. So it's not like Candace is the only person who came out with that.
So we're guaranteeing that we get something bad happening?
No.
No, if you die, nothing happens.
Okay.
If nominated.
Storyteller explaining. If Lynn is the civilian, something bad will happen.
No, but she's dead.
Because she's been nominated, though.
She's been nominated.
Yeah.
Read it, Dom. Dom, I can't believe I have to tell you to read the grimoire.
The storyteller will decide if something bad happens if Lynn is the civilian.
I do know that.
On my discretion.
I do know that.
I'm not going to say what anything is. But
Yeah, you don't need to. We can read the role. It says whenever you're nominated, which is what she's claiming happened.
If we go for Candace, we're guaranteeing that we're doubling our chances is what we're doing. Right?
Yeah, but one of them's bad. One of them's lying.
Okay.
So I have no reason to believe one over the other, but now that Lynn's been nominated, then you got to do it.
Okay.
Or they're both evil and they just did their job of getting Guami off the hook.
Well, I think we did just. I think somebody.
Hey man, I voted
just
on
saved Guami.
Guami.
Yeah, that's true.
Jesus.
That is. I'll nominate Candace.
No, what? That
What are you
makes
just
absolutely
saying?
no sense.
Don't do it.
Oh my God.
James, are you evil?
James,
Clearly.
Yeah.
James, are you evil?
nominates Candace. What's your reasoning, James?
Because I think she's protecting Guami.
And Candace, what's your defense?
Jealous of my tea set much?
No. I got all the tea sets.
Yeah, no, you don't. I've not seen the first one. Tea lady. Okay. No, but I'm just speaking with James.
Looks like
but no,
the game is over in one day.
I am the civilian. Lynn is double claiming my role. That's why I nominated her.
I think Guami is a demon, and the Minion has just saved the demon.
I think so too.
Yeah, why are we caring about a Minion at this point? It doesn't matter.
On day 1?
I'm a Townsfolk.
Why are we caring about
I'm
minions
not
at this
the
late point in the game?
You can kill me tomorrow, but
Yeah,
this
not evil.
So, starting the nomination on Candace.
Candace, I believe in you.
Keep hope alive, Stephen.
Evil for life.
Today. I would say evil most games, okay? You get it right. good every now and then.
Spoilers. Me and Candace have a group chat. It's called the Evil Team.
Yeah.
We do
Chris
have
is in
that.
it too.
If
But
anyone wants in, let me know.
It was tied to an epic loss we took one day.
Do I hear any other nominations?
No, but I think their group chat just got an invitation request from Ross.
Okay. We'll let you in.
Oh, come on now. Peter, I'm not bad. I'm just misunderstood.
That's it.
Ross, you just can't catch a break.
I really can't.
I'm sticking up for Ross.
Thank you.
And on that, Linda's been killed, executed, and the game continues. Everyone go to their rooms.
No, I'm not going to my room.
Hi. Okay, so today you learn civilian and probe.
That's phenomenal. Thanks for visiting.
Yep. Next guy.
Hey, welcome back.
The red shirt has been killed.
The red shirt has been killed. Everybody learns that. Yep. Thanks.
Yep. Welcome back, everybody. So after my body went flying into space, you learned that another body went flying into space, and that's the body of James, who has been killed during the night.
Yeah,
I'm going to open all the breakout rooms.
he was one of the person I trust because he whispered fewer people.
Well, I trust him, but I have a different reason that I trust him.
So,
wait a sec. Okay.
James, can I talk to you?
It's Peter. Can we talk?
Because I have
Yes,
some
I'll talk to
suspicion
you,
based
Peter.
on
My
a
room,
whisper.
Blake, can we talk?
My room.
Jason,
Want me?
Blake?
Jason, I have a question.
I'll join
Can
My room, James.
Yahoo,
You have
did
a
you
question for me,
want to
Ross?
chat?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm going to go to your room.
All right.
Now I'm coming to my room.
I have no time to waste. I must talk over this mob. Mine's to the bottom
Okay.
room.
My room? Are you evil?
I'm good. I have.
So,
Yes.
so you have.
What?
You have some. I don't know. Do you have some proof?
Yeah, I do too. Do you want to write our proof down and then we can show each other?
Yeah.
I'll even write it in purple. How would that make you feel? All right, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Yep, go.
Oop.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
So that's perfect because I was going to lie to you, but now I don't even have to lie to you. Because we got that freebie.
What were you going to lie to me about?
I wonder if that was the bad thing that happened because of Nam or the civilian, is that he lied to us about the red shirt.
That would be hilarious. So the demon didn't actually get to pick their kill. Jason did it. That would be funny.
Well, no, it could be that James was evil, and the bad thing that happened was us all being told that he was the red shirt. Or maybe one evil. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't ever know anything.
Well, I guess.
But I will say.
I guess I don't understand totally what
The refugee. So the something
if
bad.
If he was good, would something bad happen to the evil team?
Yes.
Okay, so if he was evil, something would happen to us.
Travelers' abilities will always benefit the team that they're on. So the something bad that is spoken of would happen. It could actually just say something good will happen, and that would mean the same exact thing.
Gotcha.
So what I was going to lie was I was going to tell you I was the quartermaster, since I believe I know that information, and I wouldn't have been messing anything up, and I didn't want to give you my real role, but I'll just give you my real role at this point, since I believe you're good. I am the officer. The officer learns 2 roles, one of which is in play, exactly one of which is in play. Unless, of course, I'm poisoned, in which case they will likely both be in play or both not be in play. Like the savant information.
Yeah, if you would have claimed the quartermaster, I would have nominated you.
Well, that would have been a mistake, because literally the reason that I would have claimed it was because I didn't want to mess anything up, and like I said, I would have been giving you accurate information, which by the way is 81311. Because 2 people claim civilian at this point, and it's very unlikely that 2 evil people claim civilian. That would be phenomenally stupid, since they're both going to be outed tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, I thought James was evil because he nominated Candace, which literally made no sense, since the one civilian... It's when a civilian is nominated, something bad might happen. Why the hell, when a civilian is on the chopping block, would we nominate the other claim and thus guaranteeing a bad thing to happen?
That was stupid.
Yeah. But it was just stupid at this point. That was why he died?
No, I'm glad he died.
Such an idiot we don't need in this town. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Are you comfortable sharing your role, since you know I'm good?
Yeah. I'm the quartermaster and I got 8131.
Oh, okay. Well, so I wasn't wrong.
No, you weren't. But that's why I would have nominated you, because I was like, huh. You're claiming my role.
Well, it's 81311 because there's 1 traveler.
Oh, well, yeah.
But he may not have told you that. Jason's pretty inexperienced. I always like to rag on people at every opportunity. Well, I find it a little annoying, because we're literally having a conversation, and he's like, storyteller clarification. It's like, nobody needs clarifying, Jason. We're fine. We're just playing a game. We're all clueless. It's okay. That's how it works.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. Oh, I can give you my information. Did I give you my information?
No.
Day 0 was trader janitor, and night 1 was civilian probe.
Sweet.
And I can also share that the armorer learned that the trader was in play. However, the armorer was also chosen, so if the probe's in play, that information's poisoned.
Oh.
And you can probably figure out who the armorer is based on that comment.
Wait, who? I have no idea who.
Well, that's fine. I told the person that I wouldn't share. However, by saying that they were probed, I potentially outed them. So I'm just going to leave it at that.
That's right. Sarah was probed.
But here's the thing. I told her I wouldn't share her information. I'm sharing it with you because I know you're good. Please don't share it with anyone else.
Got it. Will do. Okay, got it.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'll go to your one.
Hey, Blake.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's talk.
Why not?
You got some splaining to do.
Do I? Okay, my room.
Sure.
Okay.
If I can find your room. Holy cow. There he is. I love you, man.
I have no explaining to do.
I love you, man.
I don't know what you're on about right now.
Oh, I just say a bunch of nonsense.
Okay. Fair,
Are you good?
Fair. Absolutely.
Do you wanna claim anything? You want 3 for 3? What do you want to do?
I don't know. I don't know. This script is a little. This is my first time with the script, so I really don't know what I should do. I mean, listen. I'll tell you top half, bottom half. We can start there, right?
Top half, bottom half. That works.
Mm-hmm.
Let me write your name down.
All right.
So you're top half, bottom half. So you're claiming Townsfolk.
Yeah. Of course. Of course. Well, I mean, I'll tell you, I'm bottom half.
Okay, that's cool. I have to actually check where I am.
Because you're gonna make something up. So.
No, I have to see where it is.
I have to say, you're on my radar.
Why?
But well.
That's a mistake.
You want me to? Is it?
Yeah,
okay.
It is.
Maybe it is. Okay. Why? Why is it a mistake?
Because I'm good. So if I'm on your,
how good? How
what?
good?
What?
Like what role?
I am top half. That's all we gave, dude. What could be sus about me wanting to look at the list of roles to determine if it's on the top half or the bottom half?
It wasn't that actually. It was
when I said you got some splaining to do, or was it when I said I loved you?
No, it's definitely that. It's something you said day one, but I won't even go through it because you're claiming you're good. So just tell me what you are, and I'll tell you what I am. How about that?
Well, I already have done 2 1-for-1s. I don't feel comfortable doing a third.
How many people are you gonna? Wow.
Okay, well, I had a good reason for. Oh, here we could do another thing. Well,
what?
There is a way you could prove to me that you're good.
How?
You could tell me something.
Oh, I get what you're doing. Well, come on. Maybe you should tell me something. You know.
Well, how would I know to ask for something? I already have it in the trash can. It's written down from before.
Well, the thing is, I mean, you played this script before, so that could be the thing you go into every room saying, like, every day.
Well, no, it would only make sense if I told you today. So at this, okay, I have it written down, and I didn't prep. You can trust me. I had it in the trash can. You go ahead and tell me the information, and then I'll show you the paper.
Redshirt. Okay. Well, so the only, I guess, problem is I've heard a theory that the whole something bad could happen.
Yep, I actually proposed that theory myself.
Okay. Did you propose it to someone or just?
Yeah, but I'm not going to share who I proposed it with because that like outs who I'm giving my 1-for-1 for, and I don't necessarily know that I want to give all that. But I will trust you at this point because, well, here's the thing: the straight play. So, like in my mind, there's multiple ways to go, and there's the straight play, and then there's the crooked play, and the crooked way is the play to get effed up. So let's play it straight. Let's assume that everything makes sense. Sure, bad things might happen, which could mean anything, but. Let's assume that that's not what's happening, and that James was. I actually had James marked as evil, which is in contradictory to that, but we'll assume that you're good.
Well, the last thing I will say is, to me, literally someone day one said we should not nominate both Candace and Lynn.
Yeah.
Because something bad will happen, and then he's like, okay, well, I nominate I think it was Candace.
Yeah, that's why I marked him as evil. I marked him as evil. Yeah, it was totally stupid.
So, which would mean he's not the red shirt, which would mean that something bad will happen, could have legitimately been that we got bad information.
So here's the issue there. If the bad thing could be that all players were told that the minion James was the red shirt, or that the townsfolk not red shirt James was the red shirt. Unless they told evil players as well, I wouldn't have known that, and you wouldn't have known that. I think it's kind of a stretch to tell evil players as well. But who even knows? I will say that the one thing about this script is that something good might happen, something bad might happen, is very vague, and because of that, you have no idea what it means. There's also a role, the analyst. The analyst shows their fake grimoire to the storyteller every day, and then something good might happen depending on how accurate they were. And I've literally seen people come back to life before. I've seen people get double information on a night. So anyway, I'm just going to assume you're good, and I'm going to tell you my role, which is the officer.
Okay. Well, that's a really good role.
I know.
Well, I'm the botanist, which...
That's another good role.
Well, I have information, which, you know, once I die, I'll come out with it.
Once you die. So you're not sharing the information with me. I'll share information, too.
Why? I mean, well, we have like 10 seconds left, so...
Oh, okay. Well, let's not be blurting our information out when the day ends. Oh, we have 30 seconds, dude.
We have 30 seconds. I don't know if I mean, there's no point in... Yeah,
there is, because I can try to figure it out at night.
Well, I got there were four evil players voted.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
So I got trader janitor, civilian probe, which I don't know if you can figure that out, but that's information. It is a puzzle.
Yes, I'm figuring. Well, that's what.
Seriously, just give it up just so the game would be over if that was the case. Lemonade is not something I should be consuming. Let's just go with that.
Okay, so welcome back, everybody, and nominations are open or discussions.
Does anyone want to claim to be
I nominate Ross.
Okay.
Peter nominates Ross, and what's your reasoning for this?
Just based on, I think, about 4 characters who I am convinced are good with me. We're all sort of on the same page with this, and it's, the world we've constructed seems to be pretty heavily pointed. I don't think Ross is the demon. I think but he is a minion who is good to get out of this game so that information can flow.
Okay, defense. Do what you guys want to do. I don't get it.
Why? How can you be evil for so many games? That's a question.
I'm not evil. Statistically speaking, it's impossible. I am not evil. I just don't have the will to fight. So whatever you guys, it's not true, but I don't have the will to fight it. So,
James, did you claim a role to Ross on the first day?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, quick question for those knowledgeable of this script: is there more than one role that would inform you that you were chosen?
Yes, there's
2. Yes, there's 2.
2, yeah. There's a probe and a janitor.
And probe.
So you got one good player, one evil character.
Right. So that's why you can never. You always have to be on your edge of your seat, whether you're poisoned or not, depending on who chose you.
So pertinent information. I am not going to vote because I will literally never vote on a nomination that happens 1 second into the day and deprives me of the ability to have conversation.
Okay, if we have no more pertinent info, I'm going to start the countdown.
Yeah, can we have 6 vote, please? Good player. Steven?
No, I'm not going to vote because I had a lot of things to say, and it was 1 second in and we nominated. We could have waited a minute and had a little bit of conversation.
Wami?
It was a bad play, if he is bad, for you to nominate him so quickly.
Ross.
Okay, so that is 8 votes to Ross. Do we have any more discussion or more nominations?
I got chosen last night in addition to being slaughtered. Not that, I don't know if that matters or not.
It does.
There's a lot of thinking going on right now.
Has anyone claimed janitor to anybody? Has anyone heard of a janitor claim?
I've
The
heard
fact
of one, yeah.
you have, oh.
I have
Yes.
also.
I have as well.
Yep.
So do we have a dual claim?
Nope.
Okay. What now?
Okay. Now
Well, my conversation's my conversation is meaningless because I think that we should have nominated Candace. I'm obviously not going to do that again because I'm not as rash like James was to nominate the second civilian claim, thus, guaranteeing that a civilian is nominated. If Candace is the civilian, we shouldn't be nominating her willy-nilly, and we already have 8 votes on somebody, so that can just be the day.
So
I was literally just about to ask if you wanted to say what you wanted to say, Stephen.
Well, it doesn't matter. It just.
Yep.
I think at most Candace is a minion. She's not a demon.
Well, that's fine. When you're at 11, it's okay to nominate minions. And here's.
Go for a demon. End the game
That
quickly.
is so dumb, so stupid, such poor way to think.
Oh, why? Everyone's salty today. Everyone take a deep cleansing breath here, okay?
Because you have time to figure it out. If you can kill
Steven, try to end the game quickly. If
No.
you find a minion, leave them alive.
No, you're a
Ignore
terrible person.
Candace.
If you find a minion, leave them alive. What if she's the brain leech, ruining everything?
I think we've got a minion on the block.
Well, we're fools then. How dare us not go for the demon? Maybe Candace is the demon. Nom, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Candace is probably a minion. She's not a demon.
Well, if Ross isn't the demon, then I am ashamed of you.
Ross, do you have any information that would tell us we need to nominate someone else?
Yeah, but how can Ross be evil for so many games? That's the question.
I got a 4.
I got a 4.
I got a 4.
A 4 for what?
4.
Botanist.
Phenomenal.
What does that do?
Well, let me just say.
It says how many evil people.
Don't bother, Blake.
No. I
Do
think
you
Ross
count
is
yourself?
evil. Look, when the first thing he said was,
Did he drop out for everyone?
I just used my.
Yeah.
I just used my secret powers.
That's freaking out. Blake, you just dropped out. Say it again.
Yeah, you dropped out.
Sorry. Yeah, no. I just the first thing he said was, I don't have the energy to defend myself. Whatever. He didn't say I'm a townsfolk. Then I'm not going to defend myself. Therefore,
Yeah, because he doesn't have the energy.
Evil. Because he's evil. Listen, I'm just listen. I told you I don't puzzle. I'm just here to listen and judge that way. Ross,
Yeah, and I don't puzzle either. I just troll people and accuse people.
Okay, so we're gonna
Steven, it's mechanically impossible for us to be evil for so many times.
And I knew this was coming, so like I got the information. You're not going to trust it. So
well, we've got your information.
Ross has been executed.
There's still a possibility, though.
Yeah.
And everyone goes to sleep.
Steven, you know what another word is for someone getting tired at the end of the day and being unable to think? Their brain has been leached.
Yeah. Well, so you think he's the brain leech?
I'm not the brain leech.
That's fine.
Not the brain leech.
He's definitely evil, so that's fine.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, Ross. I love you outside of the game, but not in the game you suck.
Man.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, you learn. Learn the you learn brainwashed hell 8000.
Well, that's a load of crap. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
I was chosen.
You were chosen.
Oh, maybe I'm poisoned.
You were chosen.
Thanks.
Navy.
Oh, Navy, nice.
You hear more screams and groaning, and poor Blake has been killed.
Serves him right.
Wow. What an evil thing to say.
Blake, can we talk?
I
I just want everyone to know I was chosen.
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
Oh, okay. My reveal is
Mine's the very bottom. So see, oh, you're right.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll go to yours.
Did your information change?
I have so much stuff. I haven't got any new information, but I wanted to try to catch you yesterday.
Okay.
So, which is why Ross died and why we figured out he was a brain leech. And I'm going to explain this to you, and you tell me if this makes sense of my thought process.
Sure.
Okay. So, day 1, I was chosen.
Yep.
Or night 0, I was chosen. Okay. Day 1, the janitor came and talked to me. Okay. Now, I do know I talked to the janitor on day 1 and on day 2.
Do you want to tell me who that is? Well, I mean, whatever. If you don't trust me, that's fine. I thought we were trusting each other.
We do. Yeah, it's Peter.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing is outing the janitor is a big deal because it's a 50-50 if they're good or evil. I'm inclined to work with you, so I'm not trying to like go after him. Here's my thing. And you know, you'll learn who I am in time. I err on the side of trust, and since I went to you and trusted you, that doesn't mean that there's no possibility that I'll try to convince you that Peter, or that I'll go against Peter, even though you didn't say. However, this is
share that.
This is the well until it's necessary, but this is the basis of trust that I'm working on. Now that being said, I will tell you that I know for sure that Guami is good. And because of that, I did give him your information, and that's not because I'm trying to be a jerk, but
I don't know if I trust Guami because of what happened on day 1.
Well, I'm sorry, but
that's fine.
I do, and it was actually an accident that I told him because I was giving him the information, which was fine, and then I said, but be aware that information they could have been probed, but the thing,
I was leached.
Well, sure. So you were poisoned either way.
Yes. So, okay. So Peter is the janitor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he picked me night 1 and he picked me night 2. Night 1,
he picked you again?
I don't know why.
Because James said he was picked. Oh, to check James.
No. Yeah. So again, I was not visited though. Okay. But Lynn had died in the night. So Ross is sitting in between me and Lynn. Night 1, Peter picks me as the janitor, and I get visited. Night 2, Lynn dies, or 0, whatever. The next
we
night,
killed Lynn.
Lynn dies, and that night, Peter picked me again, and I was not visited, which means that the poison, because Lynn was dead, the brain leached over to Peter, and his misfired.
Well, James said that he was chosen.
I know, which is why I think there's also a probe.
Okay.
Okay, so I was being poisoned by Ross, and the probe picked James. I trust Peter. Now, Michael, as far as I know, is the engineer. Because Peter and Michael talked. Now, night 2.
Do you know that because of a claim or just by logic?
A claim. He claimed to Peter, and Peter told me.
Okay.
Okay. That Michael was the engineer, and on the night that Peter chose me, which was night 1, not night 0, but night 1, Michael also chose me. It was the same night we got the red shirt, and then I also, P.S., got the red shirt information. I don't know if that matters.
Do you know if Peter chose me last night?
I haven't talked to Peter. He didn't tell me who he's going to pick.
Well, because I was chosen last night, and I have every reason to believe I'm poisoned today because of my information.
Oh, what has your information? Oh, also, interesting note, the other side of that is Anton told me that Ross, when he talked to Ross didn't get visited about the red shirt, which is all that information together made us think that Ross was the brain leech. And that's why he got nominated.
Well, for the record, I was okay with Ross getting nominated. It just frustrates me when things are rushed because it's literally like we're destroying time. That's my frustration.
Yeah.
And there was stuff that I wanted to say, and it may have been, I would nominate Candace, so maybe I'm the biggest idiot in the world and I'm upset with somebody for what I literally would have done.
I don't think there's an outsider. I think they double claimed outsider to make us think there's a different demon in play.
Well, so.
But give me your information. Give me night 0. You got traitor or janitor. What did you get? Or night 0. What did you get night 1?
Night 1 was civilian probe.
Oh. Okay. And night 2?
Brain leech, Hell 8000. Which, if the brain leech is what's in play, then that's okay. No, I think he said brainwashed. Oh man, I wish I. There's a brain leech and brain
and a
probe.
brainwashed.
Yeah, and I think he said brainwashed, but I can't verify that.
Yeah,
That's
but that night 1 information, that civilian and probe. Oh, civilian, not Redshirt. Candace is claiming civilian, and we know the probe. If James got picked, we know the probe is in play. And if I was poisoned on night 1 or night 0 by Ross, we know that the traitor's false, which means we know that there's a brain leech, an infected, and a probe, which means that the civilian claim is false, which means Candace is bad, which means that I think Lynn and Candace were both bad.
I think that you're making more assumptions than I am.
I think so.
I'm not saying you're wrong. If you're smart, making good assumptions, it's great that you got it figured out. But I'm just telling you, things are often not the way that they seem.
Sure, and I know that, to be true. But I really feel like Candace, and because I said the civilian, with your information, if we think there's a probe in play, which I do, which means hers is a bluff.
Well, the thing is that you're not evaluating is the fact that Peter could be also lying.
He could be.
So why do you feel Peter's good?
I don't know. I guess the information is backing my social reads. And that's usually how I play. I play social reads first and information second. And I'm usually, other than I had that one really horrible.
That's fine. Let's put it this way.
About that one.
Here's the thing: is you're way too hard on yourself, and you actually play awesome, and nobody expects you to play good. This game, you're supposed to be confused. That's what the point of the game is. So let me just go over my thing, because I have a way. Yep. I'm similar.
Your theories, because all I've heard is stuff that agrees with me.
I
need something else.
Value social reads as well. So here's my conversation with Guami. I went to Guami and I thought about it before I went, and I was going to claim Quartermaster because I don't know if he was good. I'll do a 1-for-1. Typically I do a 1-for-1 with one person, and then I lie to a couple people. And the reason is because I don't want it to be that for sure that I am what I'm claiming, because then it's problematic, because sometimes I talk to evil people, and it's also problematic if you always know that I'm telling the truth. Right. Now I did tell the truth to you. But whatever. But the thing is that I was going to tell Guami that I was the Quartermaster because I believed that there was information that backed up 81311. So that was what I was going to tell him. I was going to say, I'm the Quartermaster. It's 81311. And he said, well, it's a good thing you didn't tell me that, because we did the Redshirt thing where we hold up and say, I know that I'm the Redshirt. Which there is the wrinkle in that multiple bad things might have happened, so potentially that Redshirt information wasn't even correct. However, Guami said, well, it's a good thing you didn't claim that because I'm the Quartermaster and I would have nominated you immediately. And that felt legitimate to me. Because if somebody claims their role to them, that person's always going to suspect them. And it felt like... Yeah, it felt legitimate to me because the way he said it, it was like it wasn't a lie. It's a good thing that that's not how it went down, because I would have known you were lying. And also, that's like the third piece of information that backs up the 81311, which means that we know who the demon is. The demon is the replicant. Oh, and here's another major problem. Because the replicant, each night choose a player, they die, you might register good and as a townsfolk. And the problem with that is that...
He'd get Redshirt information. He would get Redshirt information too.
Well, yeah, but the problem with that is that I am the officer, and literally he could tell me any role in the game.
Didn't do one of my eyes right. I gotta go back on the 17th.
Oh.
Did you catch that last line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that bad?
Yeah, I didn't.
That's
They
real
didn't do my
bad.
eyes right, is what I said.
Steven, can I talk to you tomorrow?
You're
Sure, why not?
wrong, Blake. You're wrong, but I still believe that you're good.
Oh, that's how that works.
That's classic line.
Yeah, it's like the Spy and the Baron.
I was wondering. Okay, that makes
So,
sense.
Steven, before we nominate, do you have anything to say?
I just want to say that I hate you. Oh, sorry, I'm done.
Wow.
Strong word.
Get to be Dracula tomorrow. Just wait and see, Steven.
That's fine. I can't wait. I love Dracula.
Welcome back, everyone. I just need to say there might have been a minor storyteller mistake. So I'm just
Oh no.
Oh, really?
Blake is
There might have
alive.
been a minor storyteller. No, not that. That would be a major storyteller mistake. It's a minor
Wait, turn.
storyteller mistake. I can't say what it is. Just know that there might have been a minor storyteller mistake.
Put the fibbing in.
Yeah. Got it. Well, they're officially Fibbin's not here, but yes, there was a minor storyteller mistake. Possibly.
Before we start, can I ask Steven a question? And you
go
can
ahead.
choose to answer it or not.
Yeah.
Did you get chosen last night?
I did, and you really shouldn't have asked me that, because if I was an outsider or evil, then I would know to say yes. However, I did tell somebody else that, and you can verify that later.
Yes, I heard Janitor claim. What's your nomination, Anton?
I just want to make sure that Yahoo said everything he wanted before I nominate, because I want his vote on it.
What? Then tell us who do you want to nominate?
Well, if I was feeling like nominating, I would probably nominate Doug.
So
is that an actual nomination?
For the
not
for
yet.
the sake,
Yahoo will let me know when I'm allowed.
when enough. So
Yahoo will let me know.
For this, I'm glad that I'm coming off threatening enough that people take me as a force. For the record, why are we not nominating Candace? Like, we know that Lynn or Candace.
She's a minion. She's a minion at this point.
Well, that's fine, but listen, we actually don't. No, just listen to this logic. There are a lot of unknowns in this world, and one thing that is known is a double claim, especially a stubborn double claim. One of those people is evil. There's a lot of random kills that lead to killing the wrong people. If Candace and Lynn are both claiming the outsider, that's not possible because they can't both be the same role. One of them's evil. Seems like a pretty good thing, because then 4 people die, one of which was a minion, and then we lose. How could that be worse?
What I understand, that's already been figured out.
Can I play off what you just said, Stephen, and add to it and maybe point you in a different direction?
Yeah, it's fine.
I agree that I think Candace is a minion. I think it is highly, highly likely that she is a minion. And if you all remember back to day 1, when we nominated Gwami and we got enough votes on Gwami, Candace immediately went into scramble mode and put in a nomination to get Gwami off the hook. So if we're convinced Candace is a minion, I think we stick with that and with that thought. But I think I want to see what happens if we get enough votes on Gwami, whether the same thing happens again, because I think it will.
Yeah. If we think she was protecting Gwami, then we should get Gwami out.
Yep.
Can I clarify what happened that day?
Yep.
If you don't mind.
Please.
While we're sitting here, I didn't vote for Gwami because Gwami was my neighbor and I talked to him. Okay. So I did not feel that he was evil. But in the process of the group chats, I hear Lynn claim my role. Somebody said something to her. Has anybody heard any outsider claims? I wasn't going to say anything else because I'd already talked to the people that I talked to and I'd come out to them that day. So I don't need to bust in and say anything because at this point, with me being in the game, we know that the demon is mixing in as a regular townsfolk. Okay. I'd already come out to who I'd come out to, but I hear her. She happened to be in the bottom corner of my grimoire. I mean, in the bottom corner of my Brady Bunch squares over here. Okay. And she was like, yeah, if you nominate me, something bad will happen. Not only do I know she's claiming an outsider, which technically it should only be one, which is me, she's also claiming my same exact role. So that's why I nominated her. I heard all that. While y'all were all focused on that, I heard that going on, and that's why I nominated her.
So, one thing I would like to say in conversation is the night that James died, which I don't remember now what night that was, the first person I talked to after that was Gwami. What?
Night
James?
1.
Oh, I thought you were like
Yeah,
putting your
the
finger
first
up like,
night.
you shut it. I have to be careful.
That too, pal.
So me and Guami chatted, and we discussed. Well, so nobody had whispered before us, and we flipped around a piece of paper that saying that James was the red shirt. He verified that to me at the same time I verified it to him. Which, unless the shenanigans with something bad might happen, I think that verifies Guami.
Okay. Then should we kill Candice then, or should we go for demon candidate? Then.
Or demon candidate, which is
I would
probably.
think the demon is
Saying that
hiding in a
if we-
powerful role.
If we have a replicant, he could have registered as a townsfolk, and he could have got the information.
No,
I don't think we have a replicant.
No,
Oh, we do have.
only-
Oh, we do
only-
have a replicant. Yeah.
But I don't understand. So correct me if I'm wrong.
It's just like spy. It has the power of a spy.
Yeah,
so it's hiding.
What that means is that like
So if the red shirt, if the red
I
shirt
got
died,
visited to find that out after James died, just to clear it up.
Oh.
Didn't say anything.
Yeah.
So if the red shirt dies, if we have a replicant, he could have got visited. If he
Exactly.
got,
You saw it. Then nominate Guami. Okay, every puzzle. So at first I cannot nominate Guami because Guami didn't know Redshirt die. But if Guami is a replicant, then it's correct. Okay, someone nominate Guami, please.
Not the replicant. I just realized that myself that was a thing that could happen.
The demon is the replicant, though.
Yeah. Someone please nominate Guami.
All right, I nominate Guami. I got in there first, Pete.
Michael nominates Guami. And what's your reasoning, Michael?
What Nam and Steven said.
I said he was good. Go off of what Nam said.
We're nominating him because of the red shirt. We're nominating him because of the red shirt info.
Guami, do you have a defense?
I'm so confused with whatever y'all were doing.
Yeah, so I just realized that could happen. But no, I'm not the demon. I'm the Quartermaster, and I did get the 81311. So you can kill me, but I think your demon is hiding in a more powerful role. So
says the man who claims Butler and wins.
I'm confused.
Okay, if I don't hear more pertinent, I'm going to start the countdown.
Mom, don't use your dead vote.
Yeah, we need Michael. Why not voting?
yeah.
Michael.
Steven?
I don't think he's bad.
No, he's
oh
good.
my God.
I think he's good.
Well, Sarah, you voted to kill him.
Wait, who are we voting on?
Guami.
Yeah, Guami's bad. Michael's good.
Oh, okay.
I do want to say that there is something wrong with what you all are saying.
I think Guami's bad.
And now I'm ought to know that.
Can I just come out with some info?
Sure.
There's been multiple people being chosen in one round.
Yeah.
Why did somebody get chosen today? No, people have not been.
2 people did.
What voice just said that?
Peter.
Peter.
Oh.
No, that wasn't you.
I heard. I thought it was
my
a
bad.
female voice.
Yeah, I was chosen.
Okay.
Oh, you heard I heard Peter.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, Maya was the one that was chosen. Peter said that there was 2 people chosen. That's what the mix.
So was there additional people on night 0 or night 1?
No one came out. The only person that came.
I got chosen on the night I died.
So that would make. So who came out that got chosen as well at the same time as James?
Sarah got chosen on night 1.
But I was
And-
being.
And then I chose
sorry.
Sarah again on night 2, but because I was beside the brain leech after Lynn died, Sarah did not get informed that she got chosen by me because I was being poisoned by Ross.
Wait, Guami,
I wasn't poisoning anybody. I don't know what you're talking about.
you got 8121.
8131.
I have a rules question.
Yeah.
If somebody was voting on Exile as a traveler the first day, will it be recognized as vote for Botanist?
No, it doesn't count.
So again, there might have been a storyteller mistake.
Mm.
It might have been about the botanist number.
Would the storyteller not reveal that mistake? If
No,
it's pertinent
they
info?
shouldn't. That's not the way. Yeah, when there's a
I guess
mistake
they will
made.
reveal it at the end of the game.
So I'm just saying.
When there's a mistake
What,
made,
Ross? What are you
typically,
saying?
No, I'm just it's that there may or may not have been a mistake. That's what I'm saying.
it's very hard to speak.
Go, Stephen.
When when there is a mistake made, what is customarily done is just announce that there is a mistake and leave it at that. Because otherwise, you give away way more information than's fair. So that is what happens.
Wait, the thing is that if Wami is evil, I don't see why he gets so many votes though.
Yeah, I don't think he is
I
evil.
am not evil, guys.
I think he is.
No, wait, hold on. You could be evil, but I don't think you're. Why do we
free
have
as an evil dead.
the demon?
I think he is.
Then who's the final evil? Michael or Steven?
Candace.
James, Ross, and Lynn.
Okay,
Candace is the probe.
Yeah, Candace is definitely evil. Who's the fourth evil then? You have to figure out the fourth evil. Did they vote on Wami?
Anton, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
the vote on Guami's already gone through. It didn't make
Yeah.
it, I don't think.
It did make it.
I
Did
did.
make it.
It got 5.
What are you doing?
So we need.
Well, I did receive information about Redshirt, but I don't trust this information. Let's say like this.
Yeah, then who's the fourth evil? I just can't figure it out. Like, definitely the Minion's not going to vote on Wami. Wami is a demon.
I think I know who it is, but it's gonna sound silly.
It
I
seems
have
like
a suspicion too.
who's your suspicion, Wami?
Doug?
No, I think the other one is dead. I think there's 2 evil dead.
I think there's 2 evil dead as well.
Ooh.
Lynn.
Not the evil one, Candace's.
One of them has to be.
They're both evil.
I think they're
One of
both
them has to
evil.
be a civilian.
And I think that was the
Oh.
distraction to get away from Guami's. Candace nominated Lynn to get
Yeah,
suspicion off the evil team.
And Lynn and Candice didn't fight each other very much, and I don't think there's any clue to what bad happened during the night. So they could be both evil, and they know one of the boss. Yeah.
I think I know everybody's roles, so that's the only one that makes sense to me.
Wait, but then there's no outsider. Then the demon is not a replicant.
Yeah, Nam's right.
What?
What?
If there's
Wait,
no
what?
outsiders, then if there's no
Yeah,
outsiders,
but
then it can't
that's
be the
possible. Then
Well, there are
the
multiple.
Hell 8000.
Then
No.
how,
Okay,
how would I
listen.
get poisoned on the first day?
There is
But
a
could he-
brainwash.
Could there be a
James did also
brainwasher,
tell
a good
people.
person who thinks that they're a minion right now?
That's correct.
That's correct as well.
That would be the outsider.
Oh.
Kwame, are you the
What would
brainwashed?
be the outsider?
Oh
The
boy.
brainwash.
Kwame might be
Oh,
the brainwashed.
The brainwash. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh God.
yeah.
So I think
There's
we've
our
got-
outsider.
I think
Right.
we've got the
Or a
demon.
test subject. Or a test subject. Okay. Test subject or brainwash could be outsider, so that could be possible. But we have to test this theory. If Wami is a demon, we have to
Yes.
theory first. Yeah. Let's just go with it.
So do I hear any other nominations?
So we're gonna kill me?
That's what it looks like.
And you're also Quartermaster, so.
That is true. However, he's not. We should not kill the quartermaster. We should go for the demon.
Right.
I agree, but if that's
Yeah,
what
I'm not
comes
gonna
on
fight too
around-
hard because then they'll think I'm evil.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, evil Ross.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Wami. There's something about day one. We just we want to get rid of it.
You know, you're only you're only picking on me because Yahoo nominated me out of the blue for no reason at all.
That is correct.
Yeah.
No, but because
Yes.
I also have suspicion on you, so I told everyone to vote, and we have just enough vote to put you in the box. And it doesn't seem like you when you didn't want to die as a Quartermaster.
Who did you talk to after we got the information that the Redshirt
If I hear
died?
no nominations, then that's the end of the day.
How do we know Guam is Guam? How do we know that Nam is a good refugee?
That's what I'm saying. Is maybe
We
you
don't.
talk to the
We
good
don't.
demon to get the Redshirt information.
Kwame has been executed, and everyone stays here because the game's over.
Oh, that was
That was right.
absolutely brutal. This
That
game
was.
brutal,
That was
brutal,
evil.
brutal.
So satisfying.
Wow, we solved it.
I
Such
think
a
it's
complex
completely
game.
off, though.
Well,
But Nam, you know that the replicant doesn't get red shirt information. You know that.
Wait, is Redshirt as good or only for us The character. Hold on.
You know the replicant doesn't
the
get red
Redshirt.
shirt information.
They can. Absolutely
They
can.
They register as good.
No.
They
They
register as
didn't
good.
give it to. Okay, when we played and I was the replicant, I didn't get red shirt information. I knew there was a red shirt in the game from other.
I let you. Then I just let you register as evil, but
Yeah.
then you still win.
Yeah.
No, because I was the engineer. Remember?
It
No,
doesn't matter. You
it's
might.
like the spy. It's like the spy. The spy can
Doesn't
register as
matter.
good, can register as evil.
You
That ain't how you
still
did it
win.
last time. That's why I was like, that's how that works.
But hold on. But everyone knows it's a red shirt at that game. Everyone knows Lynn's a red shirt because someone outed her after she died.
Probably Jason, but
No,
the evil team
it
knew.
wasn't me.
Yeah, because she told somebody. Yeah. No,
All right,
she
tell us
told-
what's
she
going
told
on.
Brainwashed. That's how they got.
Oh yeah, she told me.
Yeah.
Who was the
And I
fourth
outed
evil?
her.
Was it you, Lynn?
Lynn, Candace,
Yeah.
Ross, and
But I didn't talk to Candace. I was planning on claiming what I
Yeah.
did for a while.
Were you-
The only
were-
person I talked to was Ross. That
Oh,
was
and it's
evil.
hilarious. I
Were
went
you
over to her. It's like,
infected?
It was a
Lynn,
breakdown.
Lynn, what are the what are the bluff rolls? She's like, well, I didn't talk to him. I'm like, I am so screwed.
Peter, you playing me 2 nights in a row was like the linchpin in me.
Damn it.
That was beautiful.
I
Figuring out
gave all the
Ross.
bluff
We-
rolls to Candace,
yeah.
and
That
I
was
thought
good.
she was going to
That
be able
was
to
real
tell
good.
you.
Yeah. And we also had
But you know, real
Hang
talk,
on.
y'all.
I'm
Like,
going to mute everyone and go through the
Wait.
grimoire and
Thank you.
explain a few things that happened, and then we can all
Uh.
kick that. Okay, so here's the grimoire. I'll explain a few things that happened that were interesting. First of all, yes, the brain leech poisoned Peter and Sarah on turn 1, but Candace at the probe also picked Sarah, so Sarah did get a ping in turn 1. Candace, I'm surprised you didn't go with the janitor bluff and just go to Sarah and say, I'm the janitor, I pinged you. And then Peter would have looked crazy.
Peter is crazy.
But instead, Candace claimed an outsider and didn't actually go with the janitor thing and never actually
Well played,
talked to
Candace.
Sarah.
You had me going.
And then Lynn actually was the 7th vote on Guami in the first turn and started a fight between her and Candace, which didn't help the evil team.
Can I
at
say
that point.
something? Can I say something?
No.
I was actually the 3rd vote, and everyone else started
That's
vote.
true.
And plus, if I didn't vote, people would
Would've been-
just
yeah, that's
automatically
true.
suspect me because I always lobby for
because
Guami.
of this meta that keeps going on.
So if that happened, I'll be honest, Lynn. Nam being the good refugee, I would have killed you overnight and had 2 kills, and then you would have infected someone permanently. So
Yeah, I know, I realize that, but there was no, I had no choice but to though. Everyone expects me to not to vote on Guami though.
yeah.
It's this meta that
So-
just keeps like, I'm sorry.
It's a
So-
phenomenal
At this
thing.
point.
What
I
I
didn't
ended
think
up,
he'd
not.
get
It's really
600
not.
votes.
so what I
Well,
ended
it
up
helped
doing,
us win.
what I ended up doing in the second
Hey.
turn, what I ended
Yeah.
up doing in the second turn was in which ironically, if I would have made Ross poison in the second turn, Peter's thing would have went to Sarah the second turn, but instead it didn't go to Sarah. So I instead poisoned Candace. So Candace's probe on James went through. I let the probe go through, but I didn't let the poison go through. So I still spread the red shirt information because it was the only way that Guami would have a chance. Being Hell 8000, he knew James was the red shirt.
Hey,
So I decided to let James get the ping, but then not poison his red shirt info, so it still went out to everyone. And that was Nam's refugee thing. So it helped good because the red shirt info still went out, but it also helped Guami because Guami was pretty much dead to rights at that point. And besides that, Stephen, you did get correct info. Traitor or janitor, there was no traitor, even though Sarah thought there was a traitor as well because she was poisoned on turn 1. Civilian and probe, there was a probe, and then brainwashed in Hell 8000, it was Hell 8000, not brainwashed. I decided to give Anton not the caller because I didn't want to give him too much on the 3rd turn. If I would have said not the replicant, it might have been better. But now that I look back, I might have given him not the replicant because then that whole argument about the replicant, it might have gone a little further. My mistake was I did give Blake a 4 because when I was reading it all, I forgot that one was an XL vote. So I read all the names in the XL vote also. So I gave Blake a 4. That was the mistake.
Blake was the botanist. That explains why he was on me. So
Yeah, that was the mistake.
Yeah.
Well, for the record, virtually everyone voted the first time.
Originally, if Lynn didn't die, if Nam sacrificed, I would have then killed Lynn as a second kill in the first night to just get Lynn out of the game. And I would have done 2 kills on the first night. But yeah, that's basic. This is basically the setup for the game. These really didn't matter much. because it was hell 8,000. So I just put bluffs here, but obviously Kwame knew he could pick anything because it was hell 8,000. So he knew what was not in the game as well.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I talked to Wami and I'm trying to bluff him because I think Wami's a replicant. So I talked with him and I know you're the demon.
Yeah, he's not going to fall for that.
Right.
Kwame is the master of subterfuge.
But we got a very lucky first nomination by Steven, and I did have my whisper list, and I tried to push for a vote. And after a vote went through, can they just go blah blah blah? So that sounds very suspicious.
While y'all were railing about that, whether you want to say it sounds suspicious, okay.
The way
she's frustrated.
The way that she played it was well because she had a cover for how she played it.
Everybody's, it's funny, but it's not if you're really trying to play the game. No. Everybody was giggling about this meta when in reality, there was a whole side conversation where I hear Lynn actually double claim. It worked out in our favor. I hadn't even talked to Lynn. That all still actually happened. And we're going off of a meta play. I mean, like, at least be really suspicious. Come on now. Like, this is, if that's the case, then it's getting to be a couple of us. We might as well not even show up.
Yeah.
We're gonna get killed the first day, regardless.
We had Kwame gets chosen right off the hop. We had almost no choice. It was. I mean, I had to do something.
I had to pull a play, but I still was smart about it. Y'all can say I jumped to it. You had to come up of something, but I actually did hear it. If anybody was listening to what Lynn said after everybody said, "Is there an outsider claim?" Boom. Okay, wait a minute. I nominate her for a double claim. I wasn't scrambling. I said what I had to say.
You had me convinced, Candace. Even though everyone was saying you were evil, like the way you played it, it played
out. I mean, I had to do something because
I didn't think she was
here
evil.
we go. Steven got me scrambling because you just want to nominate my demon because he's always the demon. Leave him alone.
No, first of all,
when he gets to be the demon.
First of all, when you rise up with this righteous indignation, I have a firm belief that you should kill every day, and I don't know who the hell to kill, so I kill Kwame. And I don't care if we kill him, but I want to kill somebody. I think I actually came close to pulling my vote because I was like, I don't know that I want to kill him. But at the end of the day, it's a game, Candace, and we won.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on, Kwame. So did the bad thing is that the storyteller picked the kill?
No.
Oh, because you talk with me, so I just like, that's suspicious. Why would you say that the storyteller picked the kill for the demon? But the funny thing is that I was wrong. So at the start of the game, the only information I have is from Whisper. So the four suspicious name I have is Maya, Anton, Doc, and Wami. So I just like, if one of them is nominated, I would definitely push for them. And it's turned out only one of them is actually evil. And I just rule out Ross and other people because they act really well. But like after Candice just go rambling after Wami was nominated, I find it very suspicious. And I rethink a whole lot thing. And after talking with like Sarah, James, Blake, and Peter, I kind of like changed my mind. And I also saw Anton talk a lot with Jason. So I have to believe he's a researcher. So.
Yeah, Candice, you played it very, very well, and you had me convinced for about a couple of days. But then once two people kept getting chosen every night, I knew there had to be a probe, and none of the other people who were alive, to me, mechanically, just the way we were all talking, fit probe. So I figured it had to be you.
In honesty, Pete, I doubted you. I doubted you, Peter. When the second
I always doubt Peter.
He had it in his mind that you and Sarah were evil.
You were lying, yeah. You and Sarah were teamed up.
You were lying to him, and I was just like,
because I was poisoning him. Yeah. So.
Right, Ross, how is that possible?
Yeah, come on, Ross. 5 out of 6 times. That statistically it's impossible, but here we are.
What's even funnier is when Peter said, "Well, when Lynn dies, when I started getting poisoned," you were actually getting poisoned the whole time because the poison went through Lynn. So when you said that, I'm like, wait a second, your logic doesn't make sense. You're saying Lynn's evil, but you're also saying that you only got poisoned in turn 2. But you didn't realize that Candace also picked Sarah.
Yeah.
Kwame, you might have been able to save yourself if, like, on turn 1 or 2, because there was so much poison in turn 1 or 2. You could have just said that you were chosen, Kwame, and you could have saved yourself.
Oh yeah.
If you would have just said I was chosen on like night 1 or night 2, you would have saved yourself, because on night one, only Sarah was chosen because they both picked Sarah. And actually, Peter's didn't go through. Only Candace's went through.
Let's not be advising evil. We don't want them to have these.
And then in night two, Candace picked James and Peter picked Sarah. And Sarah didn't go through again. So Gwami, if you would have said you were picked, then then Peter might have looked bad. Sarah would have been like, what are you talking about? Gwami and James
Can I
picked.
ask a question? How come Sarah didn't go through again?
Because Peter was being poisoned, so the janitor didn't actually work.
Oh, okay.
Ross was still alive.